Welcome to Coach's Corner here at the University of Sioux Falls. I'm Ben Krusch, Assistant Athletic Director here at USF. I'm joined here by Chris Johnson, Head Coach of men's basketball. And we're going to learn a little bit about Chris. First question, Chris, leadership question. Favorite cereal?
That's important stuff. Boy, I'm not much of a cereal guy. Honey Bunches of Oats, really living on the wild side there. It's back in the day, probably Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks, but trying a little bit harder as I get older to eat a little healthier.
Good. You're a new addition to the crayon box. What color would you be and why?
Well, I'm going to go with magenta. Okay, here's why. There's a reason behind it. I have spent the last 4 years convincing my 8-year-old daughter that it's not magenta. And so she will appreciate that's the color, but that's the best I got for that one.
Good.
That's the best I got.
If you could be any animal in the world, what animal would you be and why?
Man, these are hard-hitting questions. I'm gonna go with a cheetah because it's everything I'm currently not. Athletic, fast, all of those kinds of things.
If you're not a coach, then you're a what?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not qualified to do anything else. I would want to be one of two things.
Okay.
I'd want to be a professional fisherman. That would be number one. That's a huge surprise to people that know me. Or I'd want to be a musician.
Okay.
I might not be any good at either one of those, but man, that would be fun to be able to do those things for a living. Would have been
What
fun.
kind of musician?
Well, a great one.
Of course.
I don't know.
Guitar, singer?
Yeah.
Guitar?
Oh, no, not singer. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that.
What was the last gift you gave someone?
I gave my daughter a rose yesterday for Valentine's Day. So I'd say that's the last one that I did. She was pretty happy about that. So it's always good when Dad can be a hit at home.
Which daughter?
Bailey. Because TJ and Zeke are out of town with Grandma and Grandpa, and Lucy's too young to really know what's going on. So,
what inspires you?
Passion. People who are passionate about things. People that really, whether that be a teacher who is passionate about teaching biology, or a basketball coach, or a musician, or an artist. I just think that I'm inspired by people who are passionate about what they do.
How many pennies would fit in this room?
Whoa. In the room. Well, luckily the camera can only see so much. So whatever I say, they can't really laugh at me. 3 million.
3 million.
Yeah, that's what we're going to go with.
How many would fit in Josh's room?
3.2 million.
Gives you a little context. If you were to get rid of one state in the U.S., which would it be and why?
Who can I make mad on this one, right? Boy, one state. One state. I'm going to go PC on this. None of any that we recruit. That's for sure. Maine. Never been there. Don't probably plan on ever going there. We'll go with Maine.
Maine it is. Who would win a fight between Spider-Man and Batman?
Oh, Batman, easily.
Why is that?
Tougher.
Last question.
And he doesn't wear a leotard. So
True.
we have to go with Batman.
True, he doesn't. A penguin walks through that door right now wearing a sombrero.
Yes.
What does he say? Why is he here?
Hola. And why is he here is a great question. When this is done, I'd like to know where he got these questions. He wants to know what Zahn had for dinner last night.
Hopefully fish.
I'm allergic to fish, so...